Very good morning, dear students. Today we are going to see the poetic part or poetic devices of the poem Dust of Snow. Before dealing with that, let's see or let's revise the part that we have done in our last one class. Dust of Snow, as I told you, this poem is written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost, who is a well-known American poet. And as we have seen, Robert Frost writes mostly on common ordinary experiences, but this his writing is very has meaning, deeper and larger meaning. Yes, so same here, the poem Dust of Snow is also having a larger meaning and a good message for the readers. Very good, or what you can say, very informative or very important message this poem has. So look at there, what does he say in the poem? In the poem, as we have seen, in the poem is set in the scene where the poet is in bad mood. The poet is in bad mood or sad mood, and in that sad mood he was walking along a road, or he walks along a road by the hemlock tree. By the hemlock tree means by the road there is a hemlock tree and the poet is walking below it. Okay, also पेड़ के नीचे से वो जा रहे हैं. So what is there? While the poet was walking along the road by the hemlock tree, again I would like to tell you, as I told you in the last one class, hemlock tree is a poisonous tree which is mostly used by the writers in their works for bad omen, for negative meaning or negative sense. But here Robert Frost has used two such things which are commonly used or mostly used by the writers for bad omens. First one is a crow and the second one is hemlock tree, but for positive, or but in a positive way. And here he says, as in the first line, the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. Look at these 4 lines of the poem in the first stanza. There he says, as we have seen, the poem is set in a scene where the poet is in bad mood and walking by the hemlock tree, and while he was walking in bad mood, or in something bad might have happened with him. The reason is not actually mentioned. What is the reason behind his gloomy mood? Okay, it is not actually mentioned, but he was in bad mood, he was gloomy, and he was unhappy, and in that unhappy mood he was walking along the road by the tree. Suddenly what happened? Some tiny particles of snow fell on him. Why? Because a crow was there on the branches of that hemlock tree. Due to the crow which was there on the branches of hemlock tree, some tiny particles of snow fell on him. So look at there, guys. Again, two things are not clearly mentioned in the poem. First one is, where do the tiny particles of snow fall on the poet, whether on his head or on his shoulder or somewhere else. It is not actually mentioned, but it is simply said some tiny particles of snow fell on him. Okay. Second thing which is not clear there, whether that crow was sitting on the branch of that tree, whether he was shivering with the cold, or whether he was flying away. It is not clearly mentioned, but whatever might have happened with the crow, but some tiny particles of snow fell on the poet due to the crow. Okay, due to the crow. So this is the scene which is imagined, or what can say, imagery. We can again call this a poetic device, imagery. We can imagine here a picture, poet walking along the road by the tree. A crow is there on the branches of tree, shook down the branch of tree, and some tiny particles of snow fell on the poet. Then the result of the falling of some tiny particles is given there in the second stanza. In the second stanza, the result, the consequences of the falling of the tiny particles of snow. Okay, so in the first one, it is imagery, the poetic devices, where we can imagine the picture. Okay, so this is again another figure of speech that we can write down. Okay, imagery in the first stanza. Then what happened, as we have seen in the first stanza, as it is said, he was in a bad mood. And what had happened there? Due to that bad mood, unhappy mood, the whole, not whole, but some part of the day was ruined. Okay, it was wasted. Why? Because the poet was in bad mood, sad mood, unhappy mood. But then what happened? The falling of that snow, falling of the tiny particles of snow has changed the mood of the poet. It instantly changed his mood, and now he became happy. Yes, these tiny particles actually awaken him. Simply we can say, उसको एक उस जो बुरे मूड में था उसको हटाकर उसका मन डाइवर्ट करता है. And due to that, what happened? The rest part of the day was saved. Rest part. Okay. So here the rest part of the day was saved due to the crow, due to the tiny particles of snow, and again we can say even because of hemlock tree. So this way the remaining part of the day was saved. It is said in the second stanza, look at the lines, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Rued means here held in regret. He was in regret, but that mood was completely changed. His heart was completely changed, and due to that the remaining part of the day, the rest part of the day was saved. So this is just a simple picture. Okay, it is just a common or ordinary experience the poet has, but here with this experience the poet wants to convey us that we should be positive every time. We should see positive things in every, whatever the thing is there, though it is good or bad. Like look at here, the crow and hemlock tree, both are bad omens. Mostly poets use them in a negative way in their works, but here Robert Frost used them in a positive way. And with this here the poet wants to say us that be positive and think positive and think and what we can say, imagine or see in everything positive. Yes, so this is the message of this poem, and along with that again we can say here even a small thing can have a larger meaning, larger significance. छोटी छोटी चीजों में भी बड़ी कुछ चीजें समाविष्ट होती है. So this is what the poet wants to say us. So this is a brief revision of the poem Dust of Snow. Now look at the poetic devices. In the first one stanza, what rhyme scheme is used there? What is rhyme scheme? You must know. Rhyme scheme means where we talk about or think about the last word of each line, their pronunciation, and we give them alphabets A, B, C, D. So here rhyme, it is also poetic device or figure of speech we can say, but here we have to use alphabets A, B, C, D. So first of all, understand what poetic device or what rhyme scheme is used there in the poem Dust of Snow. So first of all, write down the last words of each line. Last words of each line. So look at there, in the first line, what is last word? Crow. In the second one, me. In the third one, snow. In the fourth one, tree. Yes. And then in the fifth one, it is second stanza. Okay, we will see that later on. But first of all, look at in the first 4 lines what the rhyme scheme is there in the first stanza. So while you decide what the rhyme scheme, first of all we have to use alphabets A, B, C, D, so on. So what we have to do here to decide rhyme scheme? To decide rhyme scheme, first of all, the first word must carry a alphabet. Okay, first word must carry a alphabet or give it a that alphabet. Okay, then later on, try to pronounce the second one word. Means second word, that means the last word of second line. So it is me, me. Now try to pronounce the first one and the second one. Crow, me. Crow, me, and decide whether they both have same sound. क्या इन दोनों का साउंड सेम है? Crow, me, crow, me. No, definitely not. It doesn't have same sound. Yes. So if this word doesn't have same sound, give it another alphabet B. Okay, A, B. It must be in sequence, huh? So then B, it is given to me. Then later on, just pronounce this word snow, 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 and find out to which it is similar, either to first one or second one. Snow, crow, me. Snow, crow, me. Yes, yes. When we pronounce this word snow, the sound of this word is similar to crow. Crow, snow, crow, snow, same sound. Yes, similar sound. Similar sound is there, not same, but similar sound is there. So if you find such similar sound, so give the alphabet that you have given to the other one. So here to crow you have given A alphabet, so it is similar with this one, so give it A alphabet. क्यों? क्योंकि इसका साउंड ये ए वाले अल्फाबेट वाले साउंड से सिमिलर है, मिलता हुआ है. देन लेटर ऑन प्रोनाउंस द नेक्स्ट वन. ट्री, ट्री, क्रो, स्नो, मी. क्रो, स्नो, नो, these are dissimilar, but here me, tree, me, tree, me, tree, same, similar sound is there. Me, tree, me, tree. So give it this alphabet. Yes, got it? So here the rhyme scheme of the first one stanza, the rhyme scheme of the first one stanza is here. Rhyme scheme of the first stanza. First stanza is, what is it? A, B, A, B. Okay, A, B, A, B. This way we have to write down. We have to write down. Got it? Then the next one of second one stanza. Okay, now let's see the rhyming scheme of second one stanza. What are the words? Heart, mood, then part and rude. Part, rude. Okay. So now pronounce these words now. Heart. So it is third one stanza. So give it another word. What is A, B, A, B? It is done. So now heart, it's not similar to any 4 words of previous one. Crow, me, heart. This doesn't seem similar to these previous words. ओके, इसके पहले के जो पहले स्टांजा के वर्ड्स थे उनसे बिल्कुल भी सिमिलर नहीं है. सो देन गिव इट अनदर अल्फाबेट, गिव इट अनदर अल्फाबेट, एंड दैट इज C. So it is hard. Okay, then now pronounce this word mood. Heart, mood, heart, mood. It again has another sound. Yes, dissimilar sound to the previous ones. It does not similar to crow, me, snow, tree, heart. Yes, so then give it another alphabet, that is D. A, B, C, D. Okay, it must be in sequence. Then pronounce this one, part, heart, heart. So this part, this word, the sound of this word is similar to heart, So give it again C alphabet as we have given there. Yes, so give it C alphabet, and then rude, mood, rude. So again it has similar sound to this one, so give it D. Got it? So now you can say that what is the rhyme scheme of second stanza? It is C D C D. Okay, C D C D. So this way we have to decide rhyme schemes of each and every poems, each and every stanzas. Got it? Besides that, again you can write down rhyming words. Another question asked on rhyming pairs, rhyming words, and rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme with the help of alphabets A, B, C, D, and rhyming words or rhyming pairs, both are same. Okay, do write, and then we will see the rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme is done. Now rhyming words or rhyming words. Rhyme words, or again it is also called pairs. Okay, so rhyme words or rhyme pairs, same again. What? Crow, snow, me, tree, then heart, part, and the last one, what is that? Mood, rude. So this is rhyming or rhyme pairs or rhyming words. Okay, rhyming words actually. Rhyming words. So here this way such two questions are asked on rhyme. So understand this, how to make or how to sort out the list of rhyming words or rhyming pairs, and then again rhyme scheme. Okay, besides this, again some poetic devices are used there in this poem, which we will see in our next video lecture. Okay, so see you guys, bye bye, see you soon in our next video lecture. Bye bye.